Chapter 49. Simulator Part 8. The Cyclone Avenger. Lori was in the simulator. Me, Very, Bobby, Ronnie Ann, Lincoln and Linka and Lisa were in the control room. The simulator activated and she found herself in the world of the movie Anastasia. The year was 1917 and the February Revolution was underway. Luckily the simulator doesn't do time travel. Lori, I've studied about this. This is the February Revolution and the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II. Lori arrived at a train station and she saw the train about to leave and Tsar Nicholas' daughter Anastasia Nikolaevna was about to fall onto the tracks and hit her head when Lori spread her wings and flew and Anastasia vanished. Lori had Anastasia in her arms and she was flying in the air. Lori, are you all right? Anastasia, yes. Thanks to you. Lori, you are welcome. My name is Lori Loud and I'm from America. Anastasia, it's a pleasure. My family ran because of Rasputin. Lori, guessed Grigory Rasputin? The evil sorcerer? Anastasia, that's him. Lori, that demonic freak. I will make him pay for this. Anastasia, me too. Lori and Anastasia both vowed to get revenge on Rasputin and put an end to his evil for good. At a house near St. Basil's Cathedral, Lori and Anastasia were hiding until all the fighting died down. Lori, Anastasia, how did this all happen? Anastasia, it started with my family celebrating the 300th anniversary of the Romanov dynasty. My grandma gave me this beautiful music box. Anastasia showed Lori her music box and used her necklace to open it and it played a beautiful song. It played Once Upon a December. Lori, that is beautiful. Anastasia, yes. Lori, I've read a lot about the Romanov centenary anniversary. It was celebrated in 1913. Anastasia, yes. That's right. Lori, why would Rasputin want to destroy Russia? Anastasia, he was banished for treason and he casted a curse on my family. Lori, he wants to destroy the Russian royalty and he sold his soul to the devil for the power to destroy the Tsarhood. Anastasia, yes. Rasputin fell through some ice on a lake and I took this. Anastasia pulled out an evil reliquary. Lori, this has pure evil written all over it. Anastasia, yes. I've seen what it can do. It can create ice, lightning, fire beams of light, bring objects to life and create monsters. Lori, and without a doubt Rasputin's life force is bound to this. If it were destroyed he would die. Anastasia, yes. I have a feeling you're right. Lori, Rasputin, you are truly a satanic beast. Luckily I know someone that taught me how to purify and use it as my own. Anastasia, you can do that? Lori, yes. Watch. Lori chants an incantation Matin Ma'ayam 9 Kyayajatana says for Motomatine. A blast of wind magic fired from her hand and hit the reliquary and extracted Rasputin's soul and it left and went back to his body. Lori can now utilize it at will and it turned into an amulet of wind. Lori, perfect. Lori now has all of the reliquary's powers and it can now find Rasputin. At the lake, Rasputin crawled out of the water and his soul went back into his body. Rasputin, no. My soul is back in me. That little brat took my amulet and someone used magic to break my deal. I will make whoever did it pay with their life. Back in Moscow, Lori and Anastasia were over at the Kremlin and they found it abandoned. Lori, looks like the people of Russia want the Tsarhood gone forever. Anastasia, yet. Lori, let's see if we can find anything we can use to fight Rasputin. Lori and Anastasia looked around and Lori found a medieval sword from England. Lori, Anastasia, did your family like to travel a lot? I found this long sword here. Anastasia, oh. Daddy found that when he went to England. Lori, it's a Scottish claymore. Nice quality. Lori sheathed it onto her back. Lori also found an old 18th century Russian flintlock. Lori, I could use this. Lori put it in her pocket and she was ready. The doors bursted open and in came Rasputin. Rasputin, where are you, you little brat? A gunshot was fired and a bullet went into Rasputin's leg and he screamed in pain. He saw Lori with her gun and smoke was coming out of it. Lori, that was for the Romanov family. Rasputin, you stupid woman. Do you have any idea what you've just done? Lori, destroyed your reign of terror, that's what. You will now pay for your crimes, Rasputin. Rasputin, not if I kill you first. Rasputin unsheathed his sword and Lori unsheathed her sword and she and Rasputin got into a powerful sword fight. Sparks were flying and some of the Kremlin got set on fire. Anastasia then got behind Rasputin and stabbed him in the back and Lori stabbed him in the head and killed him. Lori, give my regards to the netherworld. Anastasia then broke down crying and Lori comforted her. Lori and Anastasia both avenged the Romanov dynasty and all of Russia. Anastasia, crying Lori. I don't have anywhere to go. I. Anastasia was orphaned. Lori, you can come live with us where I'm from. Anastasia, you'd do that for me? Lori, sure. It's the least I can do for helping you out. Anastasia hugged Lori and was so grateful. Anastasia packed some of her things and a dimension wormhole appeared and Lori and Anastasia went in through it. The exercise ended and Lori revealed everything. Anastasia now lives in Lori's room and Anastasia had everything from her Russian heritage with her. The end. Another fanfiction done. I wanted to do a tribute to the 1997 movie Anastasia. That movie is about Anastasia Nikolaevna, the Grand Duchess of Tsar Nicholas II of Russia and one of the biggest mysteries of the 20th century. I've always been fascinated with the history of Russia and my favorite event is the Russian tercentenary anniversary and the February Revolution, 100 years ago this year. The 400th anniversary of the Romanov dynasty was back in 2013 and I love all of Russia's buildings and food. My favorite building is the Catherine Palace. Beautiful building. I hate Grigory Rasputin. He helped create the Soviet Union and lead Russia into the age of communism. No offense to you Russia, but communism stinks. I've always been truly fascinated with lots of things in Russia and it is neat. Let me know what you all think. See you next time. Anastasia 1997 is owned by Don Bluth and Gary Goldman and 20th Century Fox Animation and Fox Animation Studios.